Welcome to a problem in which we are wanting to take the derivative of 3 sine inverse of x squared. So let's remind ourselves about the inverse trig derivative. So the inverse sine of x, the derivative is, keep this way. The derivative is 1 over the square root of 1 minus x squared. If you happen to have a cosine inverse, the derivative of that is, oops, almost the same thing. It's just minus 1 over the square root of 1 minus x squared. And if you have tangent inverse, the derivative is 1 over 1 plus x squared, no square root. So, okay, so what do we have? Well, we have this one. So let me go grab it here and bring it down. So we have f of x is 3 sine inverse of x squared. Okay, so let's take the derivative. So the derivative, what's it going to be? Well, what do you do with that 3 in the front? Well, anytime we have a constant number in the front of a function, that's just going to sit there. It's not doing anything. It's just a spectator. And so now we'll do the derivative, which is for sine inverse, is right here. It's 1 over the square root of 1 minus x squared. Now, that x squared, we're going to need to plug in the whole x squared. Let me do that a little bit better. X squared squared, right? That whole x squared goes in there. That's how all formulas work in math and science, right? When they give us a formula, like they say, here's the sine inverse formula, and they put an x there. That means whatever is in that spot could be a 10w or something. Then this will be 10w. So whenever we have an x in a math or science formula, it's just holding a spot, and it means whatever you plug in there, you put in right there. So the inside was x squared, so it's x squared squared. The formula said whatever you have here, square it. So we have x squared and square it. Now, that's not all. Also, we're going to have to go times. Do you realize you have to use the chain rule? Why? You have to use the chain rule because right here, the inside is not, oops, didn't do that too well, not a simple x. So if the inside is not a simple x, you must use the chain rule. What's the chain rule say? When you have an outer function and an inner, the derivative is the derivative of the outside, keep the inside the same at first, times the derivative of the inside. It links up to another chain, another link in the chain. So I got to go the derivative of the inside. So this is going to be right here, the derivative of the inside, which will be 2x. The derivative of x squared is 2x, right? So then, cleaning that up a little bit, we can say, better, we have, it's going to be, let's put it on the top, 6x, so this 3 over 1, 2x over 1, they just both go to the top. So that'd be 6x, and the bottom, square root of 1 minus x to the fourth. So that's what we see right there. So there's the derivative. Now for the second part, just take that 0.4 and plug it in for x. So you're just going to put in right here, 0.4, 0.4, and right here, 0.4. And hit the buttons on the calculator, go to the Desmos calculator, and you will get that answer right there. So there we go.